I don't understand how you keep still sending your clients to credit consulting companies instead of just fixing your client's credit by yourself. You literally can make money off of templates you find from Google. It just doesn't make any sense. Now I thought that you got into the business loan agency in order for you to actually help clients leave an impact and help people with tough situations. Because at the end of the day, let's just be honest, clients that have stellar credit are not coming to you to help them solve their funding issues. Lenders are actually going to them and just offering them money. So let's just be real about the kind of clients that you're serving. You're serving people that have challenges getting funding. And what's the best way of helping the clients that have challenges to get funding other than, helping them fix their credit? And I mean, talking about leaving money on the table? When you refer your clients to all these credit consulting companies that are simply just using templates, literally templates that they're using, that everybody uses, even the credit bureaus and the creditors that we're sending these letters to, they don't read this stuff. A company like these credit bureaus, they have a huge computer system called like eOscar. Google it if you think I'm lying. They have this system that actually reads these templates. And did you know that credit disputes is probably one of the easiest things to learn how to do as a business loan broker, as long as you understand the concepts and how items are removed off the credit report, which I'm going to share with you some of the easy concepts on how items are removed off the credit report right on this video today. By the end of this video, you need to go ahead and start offering credit consulting in-house as a business loan broker instead of referring this to other credit consulting companies. It does not make sense for you to leave that money down the table. And if you need help or some guidance in helping you actually learn how to become a business loan broker, there's going to be a link in the description how you can go ahead and get some information from Broker Solutions Academy, where we help business loan brokers just like yourself actually become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner. But anyway, I wanted to go over some of the different tactics that are used in order to get items off people's credit report, to kind of just let you know how easy and simple it is to go ahead and start offering credit consulting for some of the clients that you have. A lot of consumers don't know that there is actually more laws protecting them when it comes to credit repair and negative items being disputed off of people's items than these corporations have. There's a stigma in our society that if you have bad credit, then you're just gonna have to deal with it for 7 years, as the Fair Credit Reporting Act states. Fair Credit Reporting Act is one of the laws that actually is given to you, and if you understand the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and especially if you understand the Fair Credit Reporting Act as a business loan broker, you can understand how you can utilize some of these templates to get items off of people's credit report. Let's talk briefly about what the Fair Credit Reporting Act does. The Fair Credit Reporting Act actually lays out how the credit bureaus are going to run their business, what they can report, how they can report it, how they can collect information, and it gives rights to you as a consumer on how you can challenge some of the information that is given on the credit report. Let me just talk about one aspect of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The Fair Credit Reporting Act states that companies, creditors, collection companies can report negative items on consumers' credit reports. It absolutely does. But it also states that any information being reported on these credit reports has to be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. That's the key word there. 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. Did you know the majority of the information being held by credit bureaus is not accurate? Did you also know that majority of items can be disputed and actually removed off of people's credit report? Given the fact that this thing says that the information Fair Credit Reporting Act states that the information has to be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. Okay, let's just break this thing down from a legal perspective. If the item being reported is one letter off or one number off, that item is not 100% accurate and has to be removed off of the client's credit report. It also states that the information being reported has to be 100% verifiable, meaning that if at any point you can dispute any item being reported on your credit report, and the credit bureaus has to be able to verify through a third party, because remember, the credit bureaus do not just, get this information from God. A third party has to submit this information to the credit bureaus. Once you dispute the items, they have to submit the request to each one of the collection companies, each one of the reporting creditors, to verify the accuracy of the information. And that accuracy has to be verified, meaning some type of a signature. What signature sometimes is required in order to verify the items being reported is actually legitimate and accurate. And if this is not done within a reasonable amount of time, which they're given 30 days, again, based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the items has to come off the credit report. That's the number one magic secret as to how credit consulting works. Even if you're watching this video to just understand how credit consulting works, that's one of the reasons and how it works. Negative items have to be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable. You as a consumer can dispute any inaccuracies on your credit report, the credit bureaus have to contact the third-party furnishers to verify the information is accurate. Let me step further. In addition to them verifying the information is accurate, let's just say they come back, which they do this often. They lie to consumers and say that the information has been verified as being accurate. You can request, based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the method of verification used to verify the information is accurate. If they come back and they verify the information for your client, so if you're trying to fix your own credit, you can come back and actually request for verification if the information is actually accurate, and how they verify the accuracy of the information. Who do they speak with? How much did it cost them to verify the information is accurate? What documents did they review in order to confirm the accuracy of the information? You can request all this information, and the credit bureaus must provide, keyword MUST, they must provide the details, and if they don't, they have to remove the items off the credit report. This is how much power Fair Credit Reporting Act grants to consumer. And Fair Credit Reporting Act is a federal law. A lot of people forget that there's actually state laws that also protect consumers as well. And I'm gonna share with you just one. People forget that there is statute of limitations on debt. Just like there's statute of limitations on crimes, there's also statute of limitations on debt as to how long somebody legally can collect a debt from you. Let me give you an example. In majority of the states, the statute of limitation is 3 years, 5 years, and we actually have a document. This document also covers the exact law that you can click and read as to the statute of limitation in your specific state. I'm gonna give you this document for free. There's gonna be a link in the description where you can actually download the statute of limitations on debt, and you can actually review it and go over this so you can verify what I'm stating is accurate. So, and let's just say, for example, in the state of Arkansas, as you can see in the document, the statute of limitation is 3 years. Meaning that if you owed me $100, I have 3 years to take you to a court to get a judge to issue me a judgment. After this 3-year period, you do not legally owe me that $100. Now, the Fair Credit Reporting Act states that the information being reported on your credit report has to be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. Now, some states do require that, some states' statute of limitations do say that verifying of a debt that's uncollectible is also looked at as an attempt to collect. Which means collection companies are not able to verify the request sent by the credit bureaus whenever you initiate your dispute. And again, going back to the federal law, it states that any information that is not verified has to be removed. So you kind of see how we utilize the state law and the federal law to get items off clients' credit report. So these are just some of the many tactics that we show you how to remove these items off the client's credit report using template. By understanding these laws and choosing the right template and working with an assistant, which are going to show you how to hire an assistant, for about $3 or $5 or even $7 an hour to get an assistant, which is going to be preparing all these letters for you. And there's also software, Credit Repair Cloud, one of the software companies that you can use out of many to actually create these letter templates. And some of these softwares come with these letter templates actually preloaded into their system. So adding this additional benefit as a business loan broker is not that hard to implement. And you need to stop leaving this money down the table. You think sending your clients to a credit consulting company and earning that small commission is enough. Instead of you charging $8.99, $1,000, $1,500, I'll charge a minimum. My service cost $14.99, and we have a money back guarantee. Meaning that if we're not able to remove the items off the client's credit report, they receive 100% of their money back. And in all the years that I've been in the business, over a decade in the industry, I've never had to refund any clients. Go to google.com and look some of our reviews. And the reason why I want to send you to Google is I've gotten more reviews off of clients that I helped fix their credit than even clients that I helped fund it. And the reason is because of this stigma that I mentioned earlier as to why we just look at bad credit as a negative disease, like a permanent disease. So as a business loan broker, let me just, before I even close, I'm gonna throw you one more tactic out there as it pertains to medical collections, because a lot of people have a lot of medical collections on their credit report. And we all have heard of HIPAA. HIPAA is a law, HIPPA. And HIPAA is a law that states that you cannot share medical information with third parties without the person's consent. Now, let's see how we utilize this from a credit consulting standpoint to remove collections off people's credit report. If a client have a negative medical collection on their report, you can literally write a dispute letter to that collection company stating the fact of how they violated your HIPAA rights. And once you address the fact that they violated your HIPAA rights. You go ahead and dispute that item as well with the credit bureaus and tell them, the credit bureaus, that that item is inaccurate and needs to be verified. The credit bureaus are going to be forced to send a request to the collection companies, and the collection companies at this point, they're not going to be able to verify that information as accurate because they're going to think that they violated your HIPAA laws and your HIPAA rights. And again, going back to the federal law, if that item is not able to be verified, it has to be removed off the client's credit report. This is just some of the simple ways that I just shared. I just shared with you 3 tactics. Utilizing the method of verification, going ahead and actually initiating a dispute on your client's behalf so you can get those items disputed. Number 2, utilizing the statute of limitations based on state law that can also help you remove negative items off people's credit report. And lastly, utilizing HIPAA law, which is a federal law that can also help you remove items off people's credit report. This is how you can increase the profits in your business. You know, let me just throw this out there. Have you ever seen a car lot, a big car lot that sells cars but don't offer oil changes? It doesn't make any sense, does it? Have you ever seen a shoe store that doesn't sell shoestrings? The reason why these companies offer these services is because they complement each other. And a lot of car salespeople make a lot of money off their servicing department than they actually do off of the sale of cars. I've mentioned it before that I used to work for Best Buy, and we never made money off the computers, but we made a ton of money off the services. So we tried to bundle each one of the computer services with each one of the computer sales that we had. So you have to offer credit consulting as a business loan broker. That's what it comes down to. And if you're not, you're leaving a lot of money down the table. If not, you're reducing the type of impact that you can have. If you're interested in us teaching you how to become a business loan broker, a real business loan broker, and offer all of these services, we use what we call as our 3 paths of lending method. There's going to be a video that I'm going to show you, link in the description, on the 3 paths of lending method. And basically the focus there is there's only 3 ways on how you can get your clients funded. It doesn't matter if they're looking for $1,000 or $1 million. There's only 3 ways on how they can get funding for their business, either using their credit, their income, or their assets. And then we go deeper and focus on the different products that are available in each one of these lending segments. If your client has great credit, they can qualify for business credit lines, where we show you how to apply and submit to these business credit lines on your client's behalf and get them funded. We also show you the different revenue loan products that are available out there, from SBA loans to merchant cash advance to factoring loans to revenue term loans to revenue lines of credit. All of these loans, we tell you what the underwriter is looking for, how to submit them, how to partner up with these lenders, and how to go ahead and maximize your profits, but also not just getting paid by the client a success fee, but also getting paid by the lender a commission for referring these clients. And lastly, we talk about real estate loans. We talk about equipment financing, which all fall under our asset-based segment. You need to offer all of these loans in-house. You don't need just to focus on one specific product. And we give you some knowledge there as well about how to fix your client's credit. There's going to be a link in the description. I don't want to make this video too long. I think I've made my point as to why you must offer credit consulting and as a business loan broker. Is this something that, when it comes down to it, it will increase your profit margins. This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Broker Solutions Academy. There's going to be a link in the description. We work with people that are interested in becoming a business loan broker. We have a very comprehensive business loan broker course, and we're going to be teaching you everything you need to know about how to become a business loan broker. Our mission statement is we help business loan brokers understand and simplify the various funding solutions that are available in the marketplace so you can properly serve your clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a referral partner. This video is also brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, and that's where we work directly with entrepreneurs and also business owners to help them get funded. So if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your current business, Pennington Consulting Group, there's going to be a link in the description where you can go ahead and schedule a time. And like we always say at Pennington Consulting Group, our goal is to help you reach your goal. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.